Hello YouTube, my name is Travis.
I'm Sarah.
And this is Bacon and Backpacking. Here's a preview of what's coming up in today's episode. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Beautiful day outside. Sarah and I are back in West Virginia, this time at the Roaring Plains Wilderness. Beautiful day today, high of 76, I think a low of 51. It's nice and breezy, and we're gonna see some awesome views today. The start of this hike is literally like I think it's 1,400 feet of elevation gain in the first like less than 2 miles, like mile and a half, 2 miles. Well, we're just chugging along, almost 3 miles in. We're about to make another big water crossing, and then I think we've got a little bit more elevation to go, and then we'll be up in the plains, and that's where all the magic's gonna happen. So we've got to walk along a canyon that like overlooks the mountains. It's called the Canyon Rim Trail. So there's gonna be some really good views on that, and then we're hoping to snag a campsite up there tonight. Oh man, I love the water features out here. So that is one of the forks of the Red Creek. It's the same main creek that runs through Dolly Sods, and I believe it's all the tannins in the water that give it that like reddish color. But man, it's always beautiful. I love the tint of that water. Sarah's got a squeeze pouch. I think we're finally almost topped out. You can see the sky for the first time. Well, this is the most open, largest opening we've had the whole trip, so. Well, we're up top. I don't think it gets much higher than this out here, so we're gonna enjoy these mountaintop meadows on the top of this bald up here. Probably be coming in and out of them next couple miles. So it's a little hazy, guys, but there's some serious mountains out here. Makes it all worth it. It's been pretty dense, woods walking up to this point, but man, there's nothing like this up on the top of the mountain, walking through the meadow, sunshine. West Virginia is so beautiful. All right, guys, I just wanted to pass on the good word because I saw this in somebody else's video and this really helped. When you're walking down this pipeline cut, when you get to this thermometer, you went just a little bit too far. Right here's the side trail for the canyon rim trail right here. Kind of like a little cairn right there, but I mean, you can walk right past this thing, especially the time of the day that this is. You know, look how dark it is. Some of that stuff's taller than Sarah's. So this is the rim of the canyon. Be real careful right here, because this is a cliff that I'm standing on. I don't know, man. We might stay here tonight. Look at those golden hairs. West Virginia, gorgeous. Meadow out there. All right, guys, I think we found home for the night. Nice little campsite right here. Fire ring, 3 stone chairs. There's already some wood broken up for us. And then over here is Sarah's house in the 6 Moon Designs Lunar Solo. And then right over here is my hammock, the war bonnet set up. So going to be perfect sleeping weather. It's supposed to be a low of like 51 or something like that. Hey babe, can you set that down for a second real quick? I need you to get something out of my pack real quick. But yeah, guys, so there's some stone chairs. I mean, I've got my Hillinox chair 0 per usual. Sarah's going to kind of have a crappy time with the sit pad, but she's got some stone chairs. Could you just get in the main part of my pack right there, like that main body? But it's too bad she's just got like a crappy sit pad to sit on. But could you just go ahead and... What's that?
Did you give me a chair?
Yeah, I might have got you a chair, and I might have carried it the whole way. You got to carry it out tomorrow, though.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Love you.
What do you got in there?
Some ground beef and spaghetti, especially made by Chef Travis.
Yeah, so we tried dehydrating our own meals for the first time, and I don't know. I mean, I think it turned out fine, right?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Backpackers call dehydrated ground beef gravel because they say, you know, it doesn't rehydrate well and it stays hard. I haven't bitten anything hard yet, or...
No, it's firm, but it's not like inedible by any means. It still tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes like you know, microwaved, like reheated spaghetti and meat sauce. There's a couple things we could do to maybe make it better next time. I might dehydrate some extra sauce because I just put the noodles in the sauce and dehydrated them like that. You could also put, you know, some Parmesan cheese in here or something too, would help. But I mixed up the ground beef with breadcrumbs, and supposedly, obviously, the bread pulls moisture in and helps rehydrate the beef better. 15-20% the cost of buying freeze-dried meals. I mean, I think this is the way to go. And you can also control your food quality. You can put whatever ingredients in it. You can make it to taste however you want. I like the flexibility, and it didn't really take that much time or effort, really. So
I'm happy with it. I would definitely do it again. My only thing with like backpacking food is we did find some really good like peak meals, and I think they're like really tasty. But I do like being able to control what's in my food and like eat clean while I'm still away from home.
Mm-hmm. You know, this gives us a lot more flexibility. We're backpacking a bunch, and I want you guys to go ahead and leave it down in the comments. You know, let me know, you know, if you guys want to see some episodes on how, like, you know, how we dehydrate our food and stuff like that, and kind of do like some tutorials, and maybe sprinkle in a couple like midweek videos here and there of kind of like Chef Travis.
Let me get you a hat.
I need a hat. You know, somebody send me a hat. All right, guys. Well, tomorrow is going to be the day of views. We saw some pretty good ones today, but tomorrow the trail opens up a lot more. Like, we've only been on the canyon rim trail for less than a mile. On the other side of the camera, there's literally a sheer cliff face, and that is the canyon. And tomorrow, where the woods opens up, there's going to be some primo views. So cross your fingers and hope for a nice clear day tomorrow, so we can get some awesome shots for the video. But as always, guys, thanks for tuning in and everything. If you guys are liking the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see another one, go ahead and subscribe. Alright guys, this thing's pretty cool. Sarah got this a while ago. We haven't really been using it. But this is a blow-up, collapsible, like little lantern. Weighs nothing. I think it weighed like 4 ounces or something. It's made by a brand called Luminade. It's like $25 on Amazon. And it's cool. Go ahead and put it up on that tree real quick. And you can see it kind of provides, some ambient light around camp. And then the cool thing is, if it's summertime or whatever, all the bugs will fly at that instead of your headlamp. So pretty cool little piece of gear. We haven't really been taking it. This is kind of the first trip we've taken it on in a while. But yeah, I'm kind of digging it. Oh, and then I forgot. It also has a solar panel on the top. I mean, we've yet to, test how well that works. But in theory, you could put it on the top of your pack and maybe recharge it a little bit, on the trip itself. I had to come back to this view in the morning. Oh, alright guys, so if any of you guys watched my gear video, I told you I was getting a new throw bag, rucksack, whatever you want to call it. So there it is from Hilltop Packs, just a Dyneema rock bag, nothing special.
I don't really like the Nescafe instant coffee so much. I actually found this pour over that I really like. I will say it's a little bit more of a pain to make, but it definitely tastes better if you're a little bit more of a coffee snob. And this one's just Twin Peaks pour over. Plus side, it tastes better. Con is that you probably will need 2 cups for it, and you just tear the top off, and then it sits over top of your cup. That's all, but I do really like the pour over some real coffee instead of this like fake stuff, so. So for breakfast, Travis is trying one of the chicken meals that he made in the dehydrator. It's got veggies, chicken, and rice. So last night's meal was pretty good. I'm gonna try this with him. And then I already had these Peak meals. Their breakfast skillet's pretty good. All their meals are pretty good, honestly. So we'll probably share this too.
Time to try out the next dehydrated meal. Oh man. So this is kind of like supposed to be like a like a stir fry kind of. So I'm happy with how this went for the first one. And here's some new gear we got. Sarah and I got some steak bags from Hilltop Packs, and these are the ones that they keep stocked. So hers is the shorter one, the Don't Freaking Lose Me, that's orange. And then I was clever and got the steak bag. Do you guys get it? It's a steak bag. Sarah, it's a steak bag. Time to hit the trail. It's about 9 a.m. Good news is the best views are ahead of us, so I will meet you guys shortly, and we'll get you some awesome views of the mountains. It looks clear enough. It's a little bit hazy and a little bit foggy, but should still make for some pretty good footage, so we'll see you guys soon. Well, beautiful day for it. Yep, going back through some rock fields. Luckily, there's some cairns laid, so there's one right there. So far, I mean, it's been, you know, easy enough to figure out the way, but it's been rough going. Rough going for sure. I think we're honestly averaging maybe a mile an hour today. Maybe not even. Look at the saddle on that ridge right there. It's pretty cool. Man, what a friggin' view. I think this is the best view we've had backpacking in West Virginia. It might not be like the most spectacular, but it's, I think, the biggest. Man, I'll tell you guys what, it's nothing like hiking on the rim of a canyon. Hope you guys like shots of these mountains, because every single time we step foot into a clearing, this is what you're going to get, because this is the best stuff that, you know, I've seen backpacking. These are the best views I've seen in West Virginia so far up to this point. So this is the campsite that we originally thought we were going to make it to last night. I was like, oh man, we got some elevation, you know, and he had some water crossings. I'm like, but we can easily do, you know, 8 miles that first day. You know, we'll get there at 2, cover 8 miles in 4 hours, and we'll be into camp at 6. Well, it's almost noon on day 2 before we made it here, but look at this campsite, man. And I try not to be boring. I try not to run these videos like a trail guide, but I feel like this place is so remote and so wild, you guys need to know. So when you reach this campsite at the end of Canyon Rim Trail, it looks like the trail keeps going this way. It only goes this way for a couple hundred feet, and there's actually a hidden spring in there. There's a big boulder, and there's a spring down like 5 feet underground where you can actually fill up water here on the top of the ridge. See that cairn? This is actually the connector trail right here, or maybe it's that hole right there. I'm not sure, but either way, this is the actual trail that we need to get on to get back to where we're heading. Sarah's trying to walk through here and eat a snack, and I don't think it's working out very well. Ah, my legs. And it just continues. You said there's not really it's like a game trail is basically what we're on. My shins are pretty raw at this point, but we're almost back onto like a official trail. All right, guys, we are back on an official trail. We are on the Roaring Plains Trail. So far today, we have covered 3 miles in 3.5 hours. And we've got another 3.5 plus to go. So, I mean, at this pace, who knows? Like I said, we're back on a trail though. We're not bushwhacking, even though this trail is still kind of bushwhacking, but hopefully we can make some better time here. Alright guys, we just posted up, take a 10-minute break. I'm going to take a couple ibuprofen. My left foot's kind of banged up. Ever since I did the 28-mile and 24-hour trip at CVNP, I never quite let that fully heal, and sometimes it still bothers me a little bit. It's probably like a stress fracture or something, but yeah, we haven't taken our packs off all day. I mean, it's been 4 hours. I think you took your pack off to pee one time, and that was it, and we've been on the move ever since. So take a couple ibuprofen, sit down, drink some water, kind of ate the last of our snacks, and yeah, finish this thing up. Oh man, all right guys, we're almost out. Got about a 1/4 mile left. We got a big water crossing here. We dropped from 4370 to 2820, I think it was. It was about almost 1,600 feet of elevation drop in about 1.5 miles. I don't know about you, but that was literally the most of a biggest single drop I've ever had, and the fastest and steepest. Just be careful if you come out here. Understand you're going to move slow, and understand that it's a pretty strenuous and dangerous hike. All right guys, I think it's going to be goodbye for now until the next trip. Some really good views, probably the best ones in West Virginia I've seen so far. I would give most of the trail like a 5 out of 10, but I would give the good parts of the trail like a 10 out of 10. I don't know, it was worth coming out. I mean, do you think it was worth the trip?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, cool.
Anywhere once.
Yeah, just be prepared, guys. If you do come out here, you're going to be doing some bushwhacking, and you're probably going to be moving pretty slow. So just be aware of that. But again, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, go ahead and subscribe. And then for all you guys who regularly watch, I do have a Facebook group that we created called Backpacking Ohio and Beyond. And it's a really good place to interact with us, because you can go a little bit more in depth with asking us questions and stuff. We can send you links on there, we can send you videos, all kinds of stuff. A little bit more interaction than you can get on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and post that link in the description box down below. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Babe, that sucked. That was rough.